Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. So guys, right off the bat, as I'm getting ready to channel, there's something, excuse me, there's something about a confrontation that happened. This happened like briefly. I'm getting like real quick. It was a brief confrontation. However, I feel like somebody left after this confrontation that happened, and you know, shortly after that, it's like somebody got on their bicycle and something about an accident, horrible accident. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Something about a volunteer is going to provide some insight. 111, that's confirmation for somebody. So if you guys are bicyclists or are out there riding a bike, please be careful, you guys. Oh, so you guys are laughing. You guys think this is funny? This is not funny. This is serious, okay? So just keep that in mind. Be very careful, okay? So that's what I'm getting. We're going to start with the energy for today. Let me go ahead and do our prayer. We invoke the blue light of Archangel Michael to surround and protect us from any and all negative energy, seen or unseen. We ask to be a clear channel of divine love and healing. We ask for courage, strength, confidence, and faith, so that we may safely walk this earth with an open mind and an open heart. We thank you for your guidance and protection that surround us at every moment. 222 on the countdown. Sorry guys, I keep looking to the side. Somebody's name or last name or middle name could start with a W, okay? This is confirmation for you guys. Alright, you guys, we're going to start with the Oracle of the Seven Energies. This might be a long one, okay? I'm being guided to read from the book. We've got the land between. Oh, God. So what I'm getting for that message, that bicycle message, this person is literally, I don't know, I'm seeing like somebody in the hospital. I don't know if they're in a coma state or just like not responsive, okay? They're in the land between. They're between life and crossing over. They could be stable. They could be keeping them stable, okay? But just, I don't know, I feel like this person is getting enlightened at this time. Whoa. The royal you. Maybe they're being enlightened that they're royal or that you are royal. Take it how it resonates. With the 16 here, 16 could be significant. The number 40 could be significant. The number 7 could be significant, okay? Let me get some water. I do not like to channel these energies, but I guess it's important, you know, sometimes you just got to. $4:22 on the countdown. So, let's read the land between, okay?
Guarantee your dormer makes the grade with 50% off.
The land between is part of the energy 6, 443 on the countdown, which is light, okay? That is light energy, and I told you, I feel like somebody's being enlightened as they're in this state. Now, this is Energy 6, which is light, speaks of intuition, vision, imagination, prescience, knowing, perception, and mental states. 511, that's confirmation for some of you. Let's go ahead and read it. The land between, key concepts, being between worlds, 522 on the countdown. Learning to be okay while at the threshold of what was and what will be. A time of waiting and evolving. Gray areas, something essential yet still in development. Metamorphosis. You're in a process of change. You know that you were called to it and can no longer be who you were, but you aren't sure what the next experience of your life will be. You are in between you are in between what was and what could be. In a pupal stage, 556 on the countdown, like during the metamorphosis of the caterpillar into the butterfly. However, you can't just skip the messy parts. You have to endure the unknown and uncomfortable as you reinvent yourself. The thing is, you're not quite there yet. You have one foot in the past. Even if you're ready to shed that version of yourself and become something new, you must start redefining who you are in the context of your question. What do you believe is possible? You guys think that's funny? 636. Yeah, I know. Yes, you like when I read. That's good. Do you believe? Okay. What do you believe is possible when you get to the next place? Can you explore this stage of your evolution to get to know yourself better? 655 on the countdown. The process in between worlds is where things get really interesting. You learn how to manage your fear, how to stay present in the now, how to see in the dark. You absorb the lessons offered to you with grace because you can't go any faster. This is a real test of emotional fortitude, patience, trust, and humility. Once you have made this no man's land your home, it will be part of you. Then whatever was set in motion comes to life. This is what you've been waiting for. When you look back, you will grow to love the place in between. For that is where you were reborn. 744 on the countdown. I like this card. So it's now for those of you that don't resonate with the bicycle energy, okay? And remember, this could be predictive. It could speak of the past. You could have already gone through this, and this kind of enlightened you, made you realize who you are, that you are royal, that you are protected, maybe you already came out of this. Others of you, this could be predictive, so just be aware of this stuff, I really like this card. Now, for those of you that don't resonate with that, I feel like you guys are at a state right now where you're learning how to be in balance, how to bridge both things as you start to explore the unknown, right? As you sit in this state of mind, it's like you start understanding what the past was about, which has led you here, so that you can be able to know how to navigate toward the future type of thing. But embracing this state of the land between, right? Where you are now. As you do this, as you become enlightened, you discover the royal you. Now, this doesn't mean that you're rich and famous and glorified. No, this means you discovering who you really are. 929. And these things had to happen. The past things had to happen so you could discover yourself in the present. And by being in the present, you discover, 944, the royal you in the future, or who you're supposed to be in the future. This is like realizing and understanding your purpose. type of deal. We're going to read the Royal You. The Royal You is part of Energy 3, 1022 on the countdown, which is fire. Make sure you guys are hydrating. It's really hot out there. So, Energy 3 Fire speaks on personal power, will, assertiveness, action, vitality, movement, individuation, and extreme states, joy, anger, and transformation. So you could be feeling any one of those, right? 1111 on the countdown. The Royal You, key concepts, sovereignty, responsibility, self-confidence, self-rule, ownership of your feelings and actions, a quiet sense of empowerment, being self-aware, not allowing outside influences out of alignment with your truth. So it says, so yeah, again, this is all about like how you're seeing yourself. It's like you're gaining understanding as you sit in the land between and discover yourself. Do you know what it means to express personal sovereignty in your life? It's about how you hold to your inner sense of worth and integrity. Secure in your belief that you have a unique purpose. What did I say? It's like you guys are discovering your purpose. Oh, thank you, Spirit, for the confirmation. It's about feeling comfortable in your own skin, knowing who you are, and that nothing outside you can challenge your authentic self. The hard-won seed of awareness that you have earned, 1227. You are the ruler of your mind, and you are being invited now to consider what discipline you need to apply to your thoughts. Are they consistent with the values and beauty you intend for your life? It is important now to keep your focus on what is right and good for you, as well as others. Challenges in your life at this time, no matter how large or small, must be met with a measured response. If life sends you a challenge, can you speak up and set your boundaries with grace and surety? Calm, intelligent leadership is called for now. So Verns know when to plant their battles, so stay out of unnecessary skirmishes and strategically wield your personal power. Now is the time to lead from the heart, from your authenticity and integrity. Hold your head high and know your worth. That is the mark of a true sovereign. I told you. I also am getting with the land between, and as I was reading the Royal you guys have some decision. It's like two paths. And you could be in this state of trying to figure out which path to go. Either way, whatever path, 1404, it still brings you to here, to your actual path. This could even be what you're like understanding right now in the present as you sit between these challenges and tough decisions, cycles. Let's see.
Begin with something pure, bright and mild.
What we can clarify here for the land between. Oh, by the way, blue agate, or purple agate. Somebody needs blue agate. And then purple amethyst. Something about the color purple. Could be your favorite color. This is your confirmation. We're gonna clarify with the Mystic Mondays Tarot. I feel like you're at a time of pause right now, and it's so that you can use your sovereignty, think things through and decide appropriately here. As far as what action you are going to take with the Royal You, speaking on fire energy. We've got the Four of Cups. So in this deck, to me, this reminds me of meditation, right? Sitting there, not paying attention to the distractions, to the outside world, but communicating with spirit. Some of you could be praying at this time. Maybe this is someone around you. For the accident, the bicycle thing, you guys could be praying at this time, that this person comes out of this, land between state. 1711. God, that's confirmation for somebody. Now, looking at the Royal You and then looking at the Four of Cups, I'm getting that your prayers will be answered. It's just whatever somebody's praying for, they're doing it from the heart, okay? They're not paying attention to this. They're rejecting the distractions. Don't try to mess with my throat chakra, okay? This person is very well balanced, I feel like. Looking at the Land Between card and the Four of Cups. Now, aside from the accident message, I feel like somebody here could be meditating, rejecting any distractions. This could be past distractions, right? Because things are cloudy, you can't really see, they're foggy. So somebody's going, the road less traveled, or well, I just got a message. What is the road less traveled, right? And then I got, most people think the road less traveled is where you stay in alignment, aren't out there, causing confusion, causing disrupting yourself, right? Most people think that's the road less traveled, but I just got that the road less traveled, and people don't really know this, that's why they keep on that road, is the road where you reject the Ace of Cups and you go for all the distractions, the partying, the celebrating, yeah, I don't know, that's just the message I got. That's the real hard road, and I mean, those of you that have been on this side of the road, you guys know what I'm talking about, right? That shit's hard as hell. Like, I don't know about y'all, but I feel more at peace where I'm at right now, knowing that I'm not using and abusing drugs and out there in the street and causing conflict and drinking or whatever it is, and rejecting what I know is healthy for me, for my heart, for my peace of mind, for my purpose here. I remember, you know, when I was, you know, dealing with addictions and stuff like that, that shit was hard. That shit was really hard for me, man. All I would, from the minute I'd wake up to the minute I went to bed, I was thinking about how am I gonna get money, and or how am I gonna get my next fix and things like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit's hard, bro. I got tired of that shit. Thankfully, you know, I've been sober since 2010, so, and ever since, life has been, you know, a little easier for me. I'm not saying life hasn't been hard along the way after my recovery. Yes. I mean, everybody, life just, you know, life throws shit at you. You're supposed to learn from it. But I can tell you something. For me, it's easier to stay clean than recalling what it was when I was using. You know, some people think it's different, but not really. Let's be real with ourselves here, right? With the Eight of Pentacles, like, let's be real, you know. We're just trying, when you're out there doing addictions and rejecting who you really are, you know, you're out there trying to paint a pretty picture, spend all your money, all your time trying to paint a pretty picture, but in reality, you're doing it for the wrong things. And that must be hard, trying to keep up this picture of, oh, everything's rainbows and unicorns. What? You never had to work for anything? Like, somebody here needs to learn. They need to understand this. If you're rejecting who you really are, you know, you're indecisive about your purpose or just celebrating, I mean, just take some time out and really ask yourself these things. I mean, for me, personally, back to the addiction thing, that shit was not living, bro, to me. Like, that shit was stressful every day. How am I gonna get this? How am I gonna, you know, make ends meet to get this, to get that? And I'm not saying it's not hard for me to make ends meet right now, but at least it's for something productive. Something that's going to bring me peace and comfortability and stability within my heart, mind, body, and soul. It's going to help me make better choices for myself. Reject what is trying to lure me back to that. And that's part of using your sovereignty. That's part of, you know, being in that state of clarity, enlightenment. And for others of you, you are rejecting these distractions, these energies, this lifestyle. Why? Because you're applying yourself, you're learning. You're trying to gain more understanding about who you are and what you're here for, what you're supposed to be working on. Some of you are actually working on yourselves. And that's good. I like that energy. Yeah, that makes sense, don't it? Alright, let's read that Four of Cups. Four of Cups upright, distracted, withdrawal, rumination. Although you are content in your life, you are feeling bored and restless. The rat race is wearing you down and the status quo no longer appeals to you. You are at odds with yourself. Do you listen to your deepest desires or do you stay stagnant but safe? The fear of the unknown is causing you to withdraw, getting away from distractions to find peace. This is the time to contemplate, meditate, and reflect on what your true desires are. And if you are living life to the fullest, the opportunities are there, oftentimes right in front of you. You may be too self-absorbed in your own problems to notice the possibilities that lie before you. Shift your perspective, open your eyes, and you will see that what you seek is much more accessible to you than you originally thought it was. You have options. Let's read the Eight of Pentacles here. I gotta pee. Hustle, grit, craftsmanship. Crafting your artistry takes passion, patience, and grit. Learning by doing is exactly what you're up to right now. You're completely focused on absorbing new skills and mastering your chosen craft. Hustle and commitment are what give you your edge, and you are dedicated to achieving the best job possible. Building a new skill or breadth of work is time consuming, however, you know that it will be worth it in the end. Keep on chugging. Your patience, commitment, focus, and dedication are put to the test. But you are surely up for the challenge. Day by day, you get better and better, knowing that your skills will build up over time. The more you apply yourself, the more rewarding it feels seeing where you started and how far you've come. Excuse me. So yeah, I'm telling you, some of you are working on yourselves already. And for those of you that aren't yet, this is the time to really start thinking, because there's decisions you're going to be having to make, and you don't want to be around distractions. Sorry, I'm trying to think what other decks I'm going to use. Alright. We're going to use the Music Oracles deck, and we're going to tap into this energy of the land between here. Clear quartz. Hi guys, I gotta pee, but I don't want to like stop the video because I don't know how to like connect them or whatever, edit them to put them together. Dang it! There's an urgency here. There's an urgency for someone to take some time to themselves, meditate, leave all distractions here. To me, what attitude, lifestyle, and inspiration should this energy learn to embrace at this time, or could be embracing? Alright, so we've got Beyonce, Queen B in the house, okay, and if this doesn't talk about the royal you, well, we already know Miss B is pretty damn royal, okay? Queen of Wands energy. She really is a Virgo, though, so you could be a Virgo dealing with a Virgo. Doesn't have to be. For the attitude, confidence can be the most powerful aphrodisiac. For the lifestyle, be both everywhere and nowhere at once. This goes so well with the land between, right? Be both everywhere and nowhere at once. Hello, you're in the land between, nowhere, but yet everywhere. Spirit, thank you, I love it. All right. For your inspiration, when someone sings from the heart, don't go tone deaf. See, somebody's singing from the heart, right? But somebody's just like going tone deaf for the distractions. Somebody needs to tune that out, okay? The distractions. Someone lives by this inspiration. When someone sings from the heart, don't go tone deaf. Someone's attitude is confidence can be the most powerful aphrodisiac. And for the lifestyle, be both everywhere and nowhere at once. Wow. And then I look at the Four of Cups, and this kind of correlates with the land between and the lifestyle, be both everywhere and nowhere at once. In a meditative state, right? You're not paying attention to the distractions, you're meditating. Look at how it's all connected. I'm connecting right now. I'm seeing the palm trees, and then this, right? It just goes so well. You put, you know, each little palm tree represents a path. Wow, Spirit. Wow, Spirit. Second energy. Remember, not all of you are going to resonate with all. Some of you just 1, 2, some of you all, okay? Ravi Shankar. Attitude. Always read and play between the lines. This just goes so well with the cards. Always read and play between the lines, between the lines, between the lines. Oh, okay, for the lifestyle, your true nature is reflected in silence. Some of you don't talk to no one, don't look at no one, meditate. It is a time for a pause and reflection. Your true nature is reflected in silence. For your inspiration, music is the infinite space between two souls. Now, I don't know why. Some of you could be listening to a lot of music. Those of you that are already working on yourself, meditating, trying to, you know, these two souls could be totally communicating telepathically through music. Wow, this is very spiritual, right? This man looks pretty spiritual. And then we've got Johnny Cash. There's that fire energy. There's that royal you energy, right? I mean, I ain't even gonna lie. All these people look pretty royal to me, just in their own culture, right? For Johnny Cash, the attitude, making the right enemies is as important as making the right friends. This is the attitude that somebody is, you know, embracing at this time or needing to, you know, live by. And then for the lifestyle, heaven or hell, it's up to you. And it really is up to us. Sorry guys, I gotta pee. And it really is up to us, right? What type of mindset do you have? You can stay on that, you know, I just want to run away from things and distract myself, go drinking, and you know, to the point of where I don't even know where I'm at. Those type of things, right? Or you can choose to be in that state of mind of like, you know what, I prefer peace over all the distractions, all the chaos, all the disruptions. I like being able to work on myself, discovering who I am, learning who I am, right? It's really up to you. Okay, this is about decision, heaven or hell. It's up to you. What road are you gonna take? Now, for your inspiration, darkness is your friend. So like I said, this is a collective reading. There's some of you that are still indulging, you're rejecting, you know, things that really feed your soul here, your heart. You know, you're rejecting that. You rather just paint a pretty little picture and all that stuff. So I mean, heaven or hell, it's really up to you. This is the decision. What road are you going to take? What does the road less traveled mean to you? Is it being sober and rejecting the distractions, working on yourself? For some of you, that's the road less traveled. Or is it, you know, let me go for the distractions. I don't want to listen to my soul or to my heart, or feed my soul. It's too much. It's too painful to learn about me and who I am. And All right, and I'm not judging. I mean, it is what it is, free will type of shit. But don't be trying to come in and distract someone that actually is wanting to work on themselves, because whoever this is working on themselves, these people are pretty strong, they're pretty confident, okay? And they're very enlightened here. Spiritually and physically. Let's look at the overall energy here. We've got James Brown. All right, attitude, knock them dead, then leave. So some of you are choosing to just, you know what? I'm just going to keep doing me. I'd rather go with the distractions. Lifestyle, don't quit moving until it's payback time. So, I don't know, somebody's thinking of getting payback or trying to get payback. Inspiration, when you're ready to get on up, it's time to get down. And some of you are just, you know what, I'm making the decision. This is what I'm standing on. I have confidence. I can read between the lines, and it is what it is. Making the right enemies is as important as making the right friends. Somebody's like, in this energy, like, I'm just gonna go for it, knock them dead, then leave. Don't quit moving until it's payback time. When you're ready to get on up, it's time to get down, and others of you are like, nah, I'm gonna knock all these distractions dead. I'm gonna go celebrate, even if these people aren't for me, this lifestyle isn't for me. It is what it is, Let's clarify these energies here. Excuse me. So we're going to tap in with the Edgar Allan Poe Companion Tarot deck to clarify these energies of Beyonce, Ravi Shankar, and Johnny Cash. So again, it may not have been a motorcycle. It could have been, it may not have been a bicycle. It could be a motorcycle. For those of you with the bicycle message. Tourmalinated quartz. Okay. Edgar Allan Poe Tarot deck here to clarify the Four of Cups and the Beyonce, Ravi Shankar, and Johnny Cash energies. What do we got? Jesus, guys, here comes the urgency. The urgency. Somebody's got urgency to go do something. What is the Four of Cups to Johnny Cash? I'm going to clarify each individual energy. We've got the Three of Coins. Working together, collaborating. I'm telling you, third-party distractions, third parties involved. Someone here could be watching you work at this alone here with the Johnny Cash. And some of you, you're collaborating with these people that just want to see you put in all the work, right? They're just watching this person instead of helping. They're just watching this person struggle, okay? Somebody here is struggling to work on themselves because there's people trying to distract here, right? Why are you going to do that? And no, you shouldn't do that. They're trying to throw you off balance here, okay? Yeah. Or they're trying to build something off of you. They want you to work on something, build something, and then come and act like they're your friends or anything like that. But in reality, they're your freaking enemies. They're here to burn you, So this is a decision you need to kind of, contemplate on, meditate on to make this decision. Are you going to follow these people that just want to see you put in all the work and all that, and then they want to come and act like they're your friends and blah blah blah, let's go? Yeah, no, I'm getting like, I just want to take from you vibes. Are you going to walk away from these energies? Are you going to close this cycle? You know, somebody wants you to work on, somebody could, you know, have like a YouTube channel, be known worldwide here. And this is bringing in a lot of enemies, you know, that could be working together against you, acting like they're your friends. You need to reject these people. All right, what is Ravi Shankar to the Four of Cups here? Always read and play between the lines. Your true nature is reflected in silence. Music is the infinite space between two souls. We've got the Page of Pentacles here. So yeah, it's like somebody's trying to mix up, you know, work on some shit here. Oh, here, add this. Always read and play between the lines. Learn how to read these people that are coming at you, that are coming towards you, okay, acting like they got, you know, a good commitment, a good offer to bring, but it's really just a Page of Pentacles. And don't get me wrong, that Page of Pentacles, you know, is more commitment than the Page of Cups or things like that. It's something more tangible. You can see, taste, or feel it. But, you know, somebody could be coming in with communication. Just remember to always read and play between the lines. Your true nature is reflected in silence. And music is the infinite space between two souls, right? So again, balancing. I'm getting balancing your emotions and your physical. I gotta pee, guys. I'm sorry.